It's a bypass. Got to build bypasses.
Ever thought of going into advertising?
Mr. Dent.
Hello, yes?
The ape descendant will greet him in return, but in deference to 1,000,000 years of human evolution, he will not attempt to pick fleas off him. Earthmen are not proud of their ancestors and never invite them round to dinner.
It's vitally important that we talk and drink, now.
In the mud.
In, as you say, the mud. And no sneaky knocking Mr. Dent's house down while he's away. All right?
Never drink more than 2 pan-galactic gargle blasters unless you are a 30-ton mega-elephant with bronchial pneumonia.
Why 3 pints?
Muscle relaxant. You're going to need it. The world's about to end.
This must be Thursday.
They hung in the air exactly the same way that bricks don't.
It's probably just your house being knocked down.
Just a minute, sir. I'm just serving this gin.
Now, what's the point? He's going to be dead in a few minutes. Ah! Peanuts.
How much?
What?
Never mind. Have it. Keep it.
And then I'll do it some more. And then I'll take all the little bits and I'll jump on them and I'll carry on jumping them until I get blisters. Or I think of something even more pleasant to do. And Ford, I don't think I can cope with much more of this. I think I'm going to have a little night down somewhere.
Thank you very much. What do you mean you've never been to Alpha Centauri? Oh, for heaven's sake, mankind.
Ah, this is obviously some strange usage of the word safe that I hadn't previously been aware of. The bug-eyed monster?
Is green. Yes. Shh.
Here is what to do if you want to get a lift from a Vogon. Forget it.
Stun guns.
Any good?
No. Keep this and guard it with your life.
Huh?
Now. Fish.
Huh?
I just had an unhappy love affair, so I don't see why anybody else should have a good time.
Excuse me, Ford, but what exactly am I doing with this fish in my ear?
We're going into hyperspace.
It proves you exist, and so therefore you don't. QED. Oh dear, says God, I hadn't thought of that, and promptly vanishes in a puff of logic.
Listen, I'm a bit upset about that.
Mostly harmless.
Mostly harmless.
Oh, come. I think that's pretty good coverage for a disintegrated pile of rubble.
I see, and that's supposed to make me feel better.
Which is odd, because on the whole, it wasn't these small green pieces of paper that were unhappy. One day, nearly 2,000 years after one man had been nailed to a tree, sadly, however, before she could get to a phone to tell anyone, the Earth was unexpectedly demolished when his own major intestine, in a desperate attempt to save life-kind, leapt straight up through his neck and throttled his brain.
I liked it. Huh? All right, just stop panicking. Who said anything about panicking? This is just culture shock.
Do you enjoy this sort of thing?
Huh? Ford, this guy's half-throttling me.
Yeah. But try and understand his problem. Da-da-da-da. Doesn't that stir anything in you?
No.
So, every time you go to the lavatory there, it is vitally important to get a receipt.
Well, I hardly like to say this, but it looks like the seafront at Southend.
God.
My left arm's disappeared. How am I going to operate my digital watch now? Ford, you're turning into a penguin. Stop it.
Feed that figure into the finite improbability generator, give it a fresh cup of really hot tea.
We have normality. Anything you still can't cope with is therefore your own problem.
Your plastic pal who's fun to be with.
A sign lit up saying, please do not press this button again.
Which
I hate that door. They for Beeblebrox.
Zaphod Beeblebrox. Zaphod Beeblebrox.
And we'll be saying a big hello to all intelligent life forms everywhere, and to everyone else out there, the secret is to bang the rocks together, guys. Once described by Eccentrica Golumbich, the triple-breasted whore of Eradican 6, as the best bang since the big one. And
if there's anything more important than my ego around here, I want it caught and shot now.
And then, of course, I've got this terrible pain in all the diodes down my left side.
Really?
Oh, yes.
The extra arm suits you.
Hey! We've met, haven't we, Zaphod? Or should I say, Phil?
What?
Hey, doll, is this guy boring you? Why don't you come and talk to me? I'm from a different planet.
Zaphod Beeblebrox, this is a very large drink. Hi.
Men were real men, women were real women, and small furry creatures from Alpha Centauri were real small furry creatures from Alpha Centauri. The sea was just the wrong shade of pink.
It's what parents tell their children at night when they want them to grow up to become economists.
Oh, great. For this, I get my ears pierced.
The suspense is killing me.
Stress and nervous tension are now serious social problems in all parts of the galaxy. In order that some sense of mystery should still be preserved, no revelation will yet be made concerning whose upper arm has been bruised.
Hey, this is terrific. They're trying to kill us. You know what that means?
Yes, we're going to die.
Yeah! Okay, get the axe.
It's fantastic.
Desolate hole.
What's this?
Well, miss. I wish I had heads like you, Zaphod.
Dent, Arthur Dent.
Late, as in the late Dent Arthur Dent. It's a sort of threat, you see. Slarty Bartfast.
Slarty Bartfast?
Whilst all the dolphins had ever done was muck about in the water having a good time.
I think I should warn you that the chamber we are about to pass into does not literally exist.
Surprise is no longer adequate, and he is forced to resort to astonishment.
Mice?
When we came to revive our cleaning staff, we discovered they'd been dead for 30,000 years. Who's going to clear away the bodies? That's what no one seems to have an answer for.
Mice?
We demand that demarcation may or may not be the problem. That's right. We demand rigidly defined areas of doubt and uncertainty. We demand that that machine not be allowed to think about this problem. Just everything. You know, everything.
Look at me, I designed coastlines. I got an award for Norway. Where's the sense in that? Far rather be happy than right any day.
And are you?
No.
To meet mice? You want me to meet mice now?
And at that very moment, the words
I seem to be having this tremendous difficulty with my lifestyle.
drifted across the table. Unfortunately, in the Vlaherd tongue, this was the most dreadful insult imaginable.
But I've got 1,000 glaciers poised and ready to roll over Africa. Hope the lifestyle comes together.
We gotta go whoosh!
They're shooting at us. I thought they said they didn't want to do that.
I go around gratuitously shooting people, and then I agonize about it afterwards to my girlfriend.
Okay, shoot. Fire away.
In the beginning, the universe was created. This has made a lot of people very angry and been widely regarded as a bad move. This is what the computer bank is about to do.
So here we are, lying dead.
Standing.
Standing dead in this desolate...
Restaurant.
Standing dead in this desolate...
5-star restaurant. Nice decor, though.
Brilliant.
Pass!
Drinks! Yeah, that was it!
And the universe will explode later for your pleasure.
Oh, wow!
Sir is most evidently alive, otherwise I would not attempt to serve, sir.
The end of what?
The universe.
When did that end?
In just a few minutes, sir. Now, if you will order drinks.
I suppose there's no chance of a cup of tea.
None.
This is all, of course, impossible.
You are looking great. Really, very, very fat and unwell. Amazing. Something. Ship, sun, bang!
May I urge you, sir, to consider my liver?
I'm in the car park.
What are you doing in the car park?
Parking cars. What else does one do in a car park?
Well, yeah.
The best conversation I had was over 34 million years ago.
Oh, dear.
And that was with a coffee machine.
Looks like a fish, moves like a fish, steers like a cow.
Who cares where? We just go!
I don't believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, big hand, please, for the great prophet Sarkwan!
He and his companions have, furthermore, been blasted. Can they now relax for a while and take stock? No.
Ah, shut up, Marvin. This is organism talk.
Ah, abuse.
Yes.
Property is theft, right? Therefore, theft is property. Therefore, this ship is mine.
This is awful.
That's what I said.
Hi there, Galactic Rock fans. I've just had a report that a representative of disaster area met with the environmentalists this morning and had them all shot.
What does teleport mean?
What did you say? Hey, Marvin kid. How you doing?
Very badly.
Ford? What's so great about dead people?
I don't know. What is so great about dead people?
Dead telephone sanitizer?
Best kind.
What's he doing here?
Not a lot.
Lemon?
Yeah.
May I respectfully remind you that you have now been in that bath for over 3 years?
Yes?
Unless, of course, they're all eaten by the goat.
They, too, have been traveling widely in distant lands.
Very odd.
That's what I thought.
Fancy a light trim, sir?
Not now. I'm in the bath.
Anyone else like one?
If you'd all care to look at the agenda...
Hello?
What? Hello? Who?
Hello?
Ability to make sure that by the end of the week or even the end of the month, possibly, we will
Curling
have a
tongs?
pyro capability equal
You're going to
any
die out.
other
You know that, don't you?
Which is precisely the kind of thing we need to know. I mean, do people want fire that can be fitted nasally?
And we interrogated a gazelle.
But since we decided a few weeks ago to adopt the leaf as legal tender, we have all, of course, become immensely rich. I'm trying to teach the cavemen to play Scrabble. What about my brain?
Doyen. Doyen. U-G. Doyug.
42?